right. We might have some technical kitty. Oh, River. River boy. This dude, if you could see him right now, he is
menace.
a menace. He's literally putting one eye behind the computer and looking at me while somebody was calling him a River.
I was just talking to
Watch
him.
it, buddy. Watch it, buddy. I do have a River cam ready. I'll show the people your...
his ears went back.
Put his ears back. I'll show the people your true self. And if anybody doesn't know what I'm talking about, River is our 1-year-old cat. Oh, snap. We got a celebrity in the building. Funk Daddy is in the house. What's up, Gramps? How you doing? It's the proudest grandpa in the game. Love that. Awesome, dude. Well, welcome, you guys. Distractions aside. Whoo! My name's Dan. You can see it on her shirt. Her name's Sam. I wore her shirt to the gym 2 days ago, so we're even now. And I would like to ask everybody in the chat, how are you guys doing tonight? How's everything going? Feeling good? Feeling great? Can do better. Working on it. Let us know down below. Sam, how are you?
I'm good. I have a little bit of anxiety because one of our kids threw up.
Didn't throw up. He had a little spit up, and Sam's, like, a lot of people fear different things.
Kids over the age of 1 don't have spit up. It's throw up.
Sam fears a lot of things, but one of the worst that doesn't even make sense. Her whole life shuts down if there's any sickness around. And
just
so
stomach stuff.
Stomach stuff is
Stomach
true.
stuff.
Yep, stomach stuff. And a kid went home from school today with a stomach stuff, and then Maddox had, and again, it wasn't throw up. It was just he ran, then he ate, and then he kind of has Sam's mind on that kind of thing and starts running through his mind. And so, yeah. So, yep. Yeah, it's a mom. She's a mom. Yep. But she's not, but no. Funk Day. She's not anxious about him being sick.
Yeah.
This is a very, very selfish anxiousness. It's only about her. And she'll admit it. That's not even
100%. I don't like being sick with stomach stuff. I feel I'm a very in control person. And when I have stomach stuff, I feel very out of control. And it gives me very high anxiety thinking about it.
Yeah, so don't be playing the mom card. This is the she'll abandon all mom duties.
There's no
straight up.
Stay away from me.
She abandons.
Don't go near me. I told Maddox, I was like, I'm not giving you a hug tonight. Love you. Good night.
No. Yep. They all get abandoned. So yeah, and I don't blame her. So I get it, but no, I'll handle all the mom duties. So we've got it covered. But I don't think he's sick. I think it was just a fluke thing, and if it is, we handle it. That's life, you know. You take the good with the bad, and yeah, that's like peak number one, River. Peak number one anxiety.
Thought he was gonna chew on that open cord.
Right, golly. This River boy had been sleeping in the same spot for like 6 hours prior to the show, so he's going to be a little bit frisky. Need to get back in the gym routine. Jet lag after vacation. Oh, yeah.
Yard work's like a gym, though.
That's true. Yep, that is absolutely true. So, awesome, guys. Hey, as you come in, I didn't even welcome everybody properly. If you could, check to see if you hit the thumbs up on the stream, and then also consider sharing out this stream if you don't mind. We'd love to have as many people in here as possible. And also, real quick, shout out to Moose. He said, Rivers are running. Well, Mr. Moose is going to, in 2 days, attempt to run for 24 hours straight.
Oh, dang.
Yep. He's going to go on a hike, and I believe the word is run. Correct me if I'm wrong, Moose, but I know it's for sure like hiking for 24 hours straight, but I believe it's run.
Oh my
for
gosh.
24 hours. Moose, plug it. And if there's anywhere that you're going to be posting content, he said, oh yeah, it's a run. I knew it. If there's anywhere you're going to be posting content, please feel free to self-plug right now. You can't do a link, but just YouTube's rules, not mine. But say where they can follow you. And if you're not going to be posting content on this, you are making a mistake. So please post content. People would like to see that. So yes. Hey, Mike, thank you, man. Mike just donated 5 memberships. Thank you so much, dude. That was very, very kind. Amazing. Awesome. Look at this. Tina said she had an amazing day with her grandson, and he's brought so much joy to our family. I love that. That's awesome. All right. And I love these things. Brad said, you see me running, best head out. There's a bear coming. I hear that. We're pretty much bear experts now.
Stop.
No big deal. We're even more obsessed with bears now than before. It's really fun. Yeah, right. David Goggins, right. Yeah, no doubt. So yeah, he said, thanks for the shout out. Did you put your info anywhere, Moose? If not, no worries, but you got the green light.
Where's it gonna be?
Good question. Appalachian, maybe? Yeah, Moose, where are you going? Yeah, absolutely.
Like, how far do you intend to get in 24 hours is what I want to know.
Okay. So let's say,
because it's lesser if you're hike on a hiking
Right.
trail than
let
on road.
me pace it out. I'm gonna say 5 miles an hour. So doing the math there, we do by 10. That's 50. We double that. That's 100 times 4. I'm gonna go.
But then you gotta
Yeah,
rest.
that's pretty crazy. I'm gonna go.
I have so many questions. Like, are you stopping to sleep at all? Are you, eating while you run? Do you have a team following you?
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
So many questions.
Goals gotta be 5 miles an hour for 24 hours would be a big pace, but it's Moose. Yeah, it's Moose. See, he said, hope it. I was literally gonna say again, 100 miles per hour. Yes. Take that, Corey.
100
Jeez.
miles an hour? Wow.
So, no,
So fast.
100 miles. So, yeah, I would say triple dig is the goal. Yep, no sleep. Yeah, he's doing straight up no stop, 24 hours. So, yeah, I definitely, maybe he's running in his sleep.
Never know.
Mm-mm.
No team.
Yep. All right.
Dang.
Jay, I hear you. He's like, I don't like when they're puking. I'm gagging. I randomly can handle it all. It doesn't bother me at all. All right. No team. Going to be eating around 300 calories an hour. So we've watched Kara and Nate has done some of those extreme ones.
Ultra
like,
marathons or whatever.
Or he's done, Moose has probably heard of a couple. Do you remember, what's the one?
Leadville 100.
Leadville 100 is a really good one. And it's all, his biggest challenge was eating enough.
Yeah.
He couldn't force himself to eat enough to get the calories. So yeah, Leadville 100 is very interesting. What up, Dennis? Welcome. Awesome, man. I appreciate you guys. All right. Darren's wife is in the house. Awesome. Welcome. How would you say this name?
Quinn?
I like that.
I don't know. I really don't know. That's just what popped in my head.
I like that. Darren's wife, is it pronounced Quinn? He said, oh, yeah, I want to do that someday. I could see that. Yeah, I could see that.
If you need a team, we'll be your team.
Randy said the purpose of running 24 hours, he likes to challenge himself.
Yeah.
This is the same guy that has hiked multiple times from Canada to Mexico. It's the same guy that's done all sorts of other hikes. It's a hobby and a passion of his. I'll count how many bears I see.
Oh my gosh.
Did you hear the start of Monday, Command's Corner?
Yeah, what were you doing? You were running and
training
you
for this.
Saw a bear?
Yeah, while he tuned into Command's Corner.
Wild.
Yeah, so crazy. What up, Wes P? Welcome. You are all some awesome motivation. We got you. We got you. When I was telling you to post your socials, it wasn't to plug you. It was to keep you accountable. We're all watching, Moose. We're following you here. No, that's awesome, dude. Very, very cool. You got it off the bat. Quinn.
Woo!
Nice. Let's go.
I like that spelling.
Yeah, I do too.
Throws people off.
Threw me off. Got a great consult today, Dan. Companies reach out to him. Thank you, True North. I do consultations, people. All right. I can't run fast or far. That's why I rode bulls. Interesting. Leo said, detector says YouTube issues. We don't see any issues on our end here.
Knock on wood.
Yeah, knock on wood. Leo, it always shows me and I always tell you guys, but over here it seems to be doing well. What's up, buddy? Welcome. Long distance hikes, drinking enough water. I hear that. When you just don't want to drink water, you don't have that space for it and it becomes a chore. That's brutal. So I hear you.
Ooh, your arm hair keeps tickling me.
Yep, that's what I do. Awesome. What would you Chef, reach out to me, man. Send me a message. I'd be happy to go over those recommendations for sure. All right. Thumbs up on the stream. Share it out, you guys. This is Beard Advice Live. Sam C., what do we do on this show?
You guys send in your questions with pictures asking for advice, and us and the chat give you said advice.
Yep. Hey, Leo, thanks, man. Welcome to the stream. And he says, I love the videos. Appreciate it. So, yeah, we'll be doing the beard advice. We do have a new game tonight that I hope you guys get involved with.
Did you see those things I left? Okay. Did you know those were only $1 at Walmart?
I did not. That's awesome. The game is going to involve a partner. If you guys would like to participate, find a partner. It can be a spouse. It can be a family member, a friend. And I think we're going to have some fun, and we'll kick it off in a little bit. And then if we have time at the end, we'll circle back for you guys adding more to the game. But first is that we like to do little life updates at the start. You know, it's part beard advice, part life, part whatever. And some of the biggest things in the last week is Walter and Erica are here for the week, staying with us. And then also Maddox and Jax had a soccer tournament.
Yep.
And so I've talked about some of them, but the people got to hear from you, the real voice. And can it be a pet?
No. Human.
For the game? No, that won't work as well. No, it won't work as well. Kay calls dibs on Dave. Nice. And so, CMC, first off, let's go with Walter and Erica. What have we been up to? How's it been going? Why are they awesome? That kind of stuff.
Awesome people. So they're just hanging out here with us. We've been going to the gym. They've been going to the boys' soccer games with us. Really just like a nice, chill time with friends. Yeah. It's been great.
Absolutely. We took them to Pitaway.
Oh, yeah.
We took them to Cancun.
Yes.
So our two favorite restaurants, pretty much the only restaurants we eat at these days.
And we got Leo's.
And we did get
our
Leo's.
Other restaurant.
We hadn't had Leo's in a long time.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize that. So we've been hanging out. And then tomorrow we are going to the Legacy Aquarium, which is Brian Barczyk's, rest in peace, his family, and it's his legacy.
Wait, okay. Have any of us looked to see if we need to purchase tickets beforehand?
We have not, but we should.
Erica.
Yeah,
look.
We should. Yeah, Erica Ray, she said we got the full command. Yeah, they're just part of the family. That's pretty much it, is part of the family.
It's nice because we don't feel like we have to like it's like they just came into our lives and they're just living our lives with us. It's not like we have to try to like, hey, let's do this, let's do this. They're just like chilling with us. It's amazing.
Mm-hmm. And Weatherbeard says, are they staying in an Airbnb? So their place is really nice. It's got like this beautiful kitchen that's like a little tiled out, has a flat screen, a full bathroom. Sometimes cats visit. There is a soccer net behind the bed, which is kind of interesting for an Airbnb. No, they're staying at our house. They're staying
literally right on the other side of this wall.
10 feet from us right now. So yeah, they're here. I know. So yeah, I talked to Lori and told her that we were coming tomorrow to see the whole squad. And I want to see Jay, who's the videographer. But since Brian passed, he's taken on much of a bigger role. And so yeah, I'm excited. And she said we could get them there or online. We'll get them there.
Okay.
Yeah, don't worry about it. As long as they don't need to reserve time. Yeah, then we're good.
Perfect. That was my thing with the Reptarium.
Yeah, I think aquariums are different. I don't think that would be a successful business model. So yeah, yep, absolutely. All right, having people in your life when you don't feel like you have to make your home show room ready.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like.
This is our life.
Like, there's crumbs all over the floor. It's fine. They understand.
Yep. Commands Airbnb, I'm down. It's lofty. We know our values, so you got to be ready for those payments. So, yeah. Yep. And Walter will fight a kid to get in there. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. All right, and then other than that, we had soccer weekend where Walter and Erica came to the second day of it. And how'd the tournament go? Any highlights? Any interesting bits? I mean, there's a lot. But.
It was a really fun tournament. Maddox played, so for Maddox's age group, there's a top team and a second team. Maddox plays for the top team, but this weekend he was subbing for the second team. So they're less skilled players than his average team, but they were still going against, decently skilled teams.
Yeah.
They were going against top teams.
Yep.
And Maddox
in the finals was a top team of similar, but yeah.
Maddox just really, I don't know, he showed out this weekend.
Yeah.
It was just a really cool feeling in the last game. He scored first, and then the second goal, which would have ended up being the tournament winning goal, you could just see after he scored that goal that he was just so happy, so giddy. Like he wanted to go out and help this team win I don't know if it was their first win, like tournament win or whatever.
Yeah, they haven't won much this year.
But just to help that team make that happen, it was really cool to see. You could just see him afterwards. He like, if you've seen the videos, he like got down on his knees and he was like, yes.
Yeah.
He was so happy.
He was so happy. And he's every parent on that team, all they said was how nice Maddox is and how great his like team spirit is. And it's true. Like he's just so sweet and so kind, but then a savage on the field.
Yeah.
So that was cool. And then Jax, we talked about the frustrating finals game against this like crazy Italian coach and parents and stuff.
Fettuccine.
Yeah. And I yelled out fettuccine. And then I believe I told the story about stopping the dad from trying to fight our coach and stuff. Don't need a full story, but what was your take? So Sam actually, you can, if there's ever a situation to blame for the altercation of me getting involved, it was Sam. I
was looking out for our coach,
True.
who's a young kid.
Right, so I'm warming up Maddox's team. You're seeing stuff before me.
Yeah.
Take it from there.
So Walter had said to me, he's like, did you hear that guy? And I was like, what? And he's like, some guy said, like, I'll meet you at the car. And I was like, that's weird. And I have terrible vision. You guys know that. So I couldn't see who it was across the field. I just see this guy just like walking, and then he's standing over behind the net. And the game's almost over. And I'm watching this guy. I'm like, who is this guy? Who is he trying to fight? Because I like to watch drama. If there was going to be a fight, I was going to be front row to watch
Everybody
this
would
fight.
watch, yeah.
But then I see him start walking towards the coach. And I'm like, oh,
and we're friends with this coach.
Oh, shoot. And so Dan is standing over talking to some other parents, and I am like, walk over really fast. I'm like, hey, I think you need to go over there. I was like, I think this guy's trying to fight our coach. And he's like, oh, you should have seen it. Dan's like, oh, no, he's not.
I don't remember this moment. I don't remember
chest
this.
out, just starts walking over. And then all I see him, he goes, no. And then I couldn't hear it anymore after that.
Yeah.
And there was just a lot of finger pointing. And then I was like trying to get people. Walter was like standing on the edge. He was like watching. He was like, I got you.
Yeah.
And then I'm asking another. I'm like, do you have Dan's bag if he gets in a fight with this guy? I was so nervous.
Hey, no, get up. See, I don't remember saying any of this.
You're like, I blacked out.
Yeah, I did black out, but I just remember being like, you're not going to go beat up this 22-year-old. It's probably like a 45-year-old dad. I would say that's a fair age.
Yeah.
And so, so I just hit the voice and went over there. And then when I got close, I calmed down because I knew he was just all bark. But I didn't know like the order of events.
Yeah.
And then it's just interesting to think about you watching because I'm just in the zone. I'm not thinking about anybody else. So yeah, it's interesting.
I videotaped some of it, like when Dan first walked up, because I was like, if this guy's gonna throw a punch, I'm gonna get it on camera.
For sure, it would have gone viral because it would have ended poorly for him.
So that was exciting.
That was, and then the parents right after that in Jax's championship were trying to push it too, and we're getting into it with our parents. But I super behaved myself. I think I only had the fettuccine Alfredo line. Maybe one other thing I said, and that was it. Yeah. But I was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was really good. So, yes. And kids get to see grown up. Yeah, and he was. That was a big thing. So, yep. Was really hoping to see Dan's punch. It was loaded. It was ready. So, yeah, no doubt. All right, so it's been awesome, guys. We've really enjoyed having Walter and Erica here. Violet adores them, loves them, and they've been great with her. So, yeah, it's been fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's been fun. And then I don't know why like all the interesting things happen with Walter and Erica. The soccer game today, a boy who was 9, Violet comes running over to us crying because this 9-year-old boy pushed her down that we know, and we were playing his brother from the other team. So I had to go deal with that and bring her over to their parents and stuff. It's like, this isn't normal. Like, this doesn't always happen. And yes,
I feel like it does.
The dad that would have got mollywopped, he had bedazzled jeans. So yeah, yep. It's likely just a dream too, bro. May have been dreaming. Seemed pretty real, but yeah. I wish soccer was bigger down south, like near you guys, unless you live in a major city. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that for sure. You're not going to have major soccer clubs in like rural Georgia and Alabama and stuff. So I think
soccer is about to really blow up here, though.
I agree. The World Cup is coming. The Club World Cup is this summer. The International World Cup. I agree. And there's some big names talking about coming over. So, yeah, no doubt. No doubt. All right, guys. Again, check to see if you hit that thumbs up. If you are going to enjoy this stream, or you already do, it is Beard Advice Live. If you guys would like to be, on this show next week, it would help us out. It would help yourself, and it would help other people that are going through the same things now or in the future. Send in to beardadvicelive@gmail.com. It is pinned in the chat. The World Cup is coming to Gillette. That's going to be a long month. Yeah, it's going to get crazy. It's going to get crazy for sure.
Is anybody going to any Club World Cup games?
Ooh, yeah. That's good to hear, Mouse. You said soccer's pretty big here in Central Alabama. Some great clubs. Awesome. That's great. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Be honest. Which GCI rocker camping chair do you use? We sure do. That one. The one with the rocker. Because guess what?
You rock when you're anxious, and it really helps.
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. Ken says, the guy with the pink rhinestone-covered Mustang in Maui is a high-level BJJ guy, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Insult pink cowboy at your own risk. Yeah, this
Yikes. Never know, I guess.
Yeah, when you look in their eyes, you do. This one was not. So, yeah, absolutely. My club, the Rangers will have USA connection with the 40. Interesting. Okay. All right, interesting. Yeah, we actually played last week the U.S. branch of the Liverpool, and it's a real connection there. So the World Cup, the Club World Cup, is at a bunch of different locations. One of them is Gillette.
Which one's Gillette?
Gillette is in New England, where they play football.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What do you do for training, Dan? I don't do anything for training, but if you're talking about myself,
like gym training, or like our kids' soccer training?
So for soccer, everything. We train a lot. We do everything. If you ever need details or anything, reach out, and I would be able to help you. All right. Got that? Beautiful. Okay, let me see here. I think we go to this side. Okay, beautiful. All right, guys. Normally, we rotate between two key sponsors for Beard Advice Live, but once in a while, we get a fifth Wednesday in a month, and we have a new sponsor today. Shout out to the Bearded Mack. Many of you know them. Many of you love them, and they are just, want to stay on mind, want to support the community. So they are sponsoring tonight, and they will be doing, I'll show you in a second, but they will be doing a giveaway at the end of the stream. And as always, guys, DanC is your affiliate discount code there for 15% off. A couple of highlights with the Bearded Mack is their medium thick carrier blend. That's really unique. Again, try to find one like this out on the market. A pet peeve of mine, as Jay once said, what really grinds my gears is when people say things like all the beard oils are the same, like all this, no, find another beard oil blend like the Bearded Mack. I'll wait. It doesn't exist. And the carrier blend here is camellia seed, meadow foam, fractionated coconut, broccoli seed, kukui, and castor. Medium thick blend, absolutely fantastic. It's Exotic. Oh, where'd it go? It's Exotic Ken's favorite company.
Exotic. You need to change your name.
You do need to make it Exotic Ken. The official Ken was when we had a bunch of Kens battling for names. We clearly see which Ken won. So please, let's now change it to that.
Exotic winning Ken.
Yep. Ralph says, love the Bearded Mack oils and wash. Heck yeah. And then Mad Jack has Command Mac on right now. Super cool. And that is my collab with them. Unbelievably unique. You will not find any scent that you can even compare to it. And it's lime, mint, and ginger. Lime, mint, and ginger. So that's really, really cool. And Dylan loves the Bearded Mac. It's one of my favorite brands. Honestly, love that. Love that. I'll change. Be right back. Perfect. Perfect. All right. And then beyond that, you guys, they have one of the greatest solid beard wash bars in the game. It's actually the formula of the very first solid beard wash bar I ever used. It's entirely different than the ones that are also out there, which they're all great. There just depends on your preference. They also have something pretty cool. They have a unique groomsman gift box. So I believe it's 3 different exclusive cologne scented oils. And then I believe there is also a comb in there, a Chicago comb. And it's just a really cool thing. You don't have to buy it for groomsmen. You can buy it yourself too, by the way. And I believe they can engrave the box too when they give it for gifts. I love that. And free shipping on all U.S. orders, $75 and above. So yes. And Rob says, love the Bearded Mac and don't have them in stock enough. Nice. And that's what I have in Beard Quinn. Whoa, that's weird. Why do all these people have this?
Knew.
Whoa, and Amber had said Kev has the Roaring 20s Mac and beard. Wow. Cam, 100% their solid beard wash bar is gentle. Yep, 100%. So, such a great company, you guys. I'll put up the little thing down at the bottom. Shout out to Beard Mac for sponsoring. I'm sure, hey, come back. Get back here. I'm sure they are going to stop in when they can here. And at the end of the show, stay tuned, my friends. What's up, Dynamite? We are going to be giving away a $50 gift card. $50 gift card. Walter would like to know if anybody has use their hair pomade.
The exotic Ken.
I see it. But Walter wants to know if anybody's tried their pomade. I am not a pomade guy, so I have not personally tried it, but I bet you somebody has. Miami's getting destroyed.
By who?
Let's go. You had it pop up on Foot Mom.
I did?
Yeah. And then everybody, a round of applause for Ken, the exotic Ken. I think that's perfect.
Vancouver?
Let's go, Vancouver. Interesting. If the viscosity is medium thick, do you use less of the product? I generally do, yes, Mr. Phoenix, a.k.a. Willie. Yes, I do. Funk Daddy does not use the pomade because he got no hair. What is pomade? It's a styling agent for your head hair. There's oil-based, there's water-based, there's a couple of different versions. Rambo also does not have hair. So, okay. All right. I do, but I don't like heavier hair I just use sea salt spray if I style my hair, which hasn't been in like a year. My hair's so long right now. I really need a cut. No, I got to cut it because we got Orlando at the end of the month, so I'll get the rider cut then, but I can't cut it too soon, so we got to do it like now. Yeah. All right. And are the products featured available for shipping? Check. I believe the Bearded Mac does ship internationally. So yeah, I do believe so. And, oh, wow. Look at Steve. He said, Bearded Mac saved me when I ordered the wrong scent for a wedding gift, jumped through hoops to get it to me on time.
Aww,
that makes a customer for life. So I love that. Love that. All right. Yeah, good feedback, Wiley. Keep it going, guys. Going mullet again? Hey, I might. If you're down for the mullet, I'll do it. Mike would like to know what head hair is. He's not seen that in a while. All right. What teams are you looking to see in the Club World Cup?
City.
Man City.
City.
Yeah, that's our main. Anybody
City.
playing Man City, but any like big name teams we would go see. Anybody, Real Madrid, Barcelona, BVB.
Contemplating going to Philly to see City.
And Donald could do that. He could make Philly happen. Yeah.
Donald, you want to go with us?
Ken, I am not one of your high school or middle school students. I will not be doing a broccoli top.
I wish our kids had like curlier hair so they could do that.
Hey, Funk, it might be mullet time. When you come to San Antonio again?
Working them all up about the mullet.
I don't know, Blanco. It's just look up Premier Expo San Antonio, and that is when I'll be there. Yep. And Corey says, Chris and Eileen are some of the best in the industry. Appreciate their teamwork and work ethic. Inspiring. Yeah, they're awesome. Yep. Okay, fine. I'll do a mullet next. Do mullets work with curly hair? Oh, even more so.
That's the most mullety mullet.
I was going to say that's the most mullety mullet. It really is. You have to. You have to. Thinking about moving back to Appalachia, so a mullet is possible. It might just
there you go.
It might just come with the territory. So yeah. Broccoli top was popular in the 90s. It's with the kids, it is incredibly back.
We called it mushroom head.
They're the middle school boys are perming their hair to get that.
I dig it. I like that look.
Yeah, it's just I can't follow trends like that. I can't give in. So no, like if you're like, oh, mullets are so out, I'm like, it's time. Let's bring it back, baby. The Michigan mud flap is coming back.
Stop.
The Michigan mud flap, the Detroit dangle.
Ew.
The Kalamazoo curtain. Come on, baby.
Stop.
We're bringing it back. We are bringing it back. All right, so shout out to Bearded Mac. We'll be doing that at the end of the stream. And then are you guys ready for I have a few students with the broccoli top. Yeah, it's all the like athletic boys right now. That's what they go to. It is time for a game that I'm actually very excited about. Grab a partner, do-si-do, participate if you'd like. I keep giving her chills over here. God, I didn't even touch her that time. That's how good I am. I want that Riff Raff Dale D'Antoni mullet. Yeah,
my gosh.
That neon icon, that Pink Panther. Come on, baby. Yes, the Kentucky waterfall. Yes. Yes. I love it all. Love the mullets. Me too, Karen. I rocked a wicked mullet probably 5 years ago. Yeah.
It was 5 years ago because it was like right when Vi was born.
Wow. Hey, stay tuned, guys. It's long right now. Actually, the top is long. No, the top is long. The back isn't. So, yeah. Dan, ever play with bases and everything? Ever play kickball? No.
We do have bases, though.
We do. Maddox's leg is way too big. Like, the way he kicks for his age it's terrifying.
I was gonna say he needs to kick with his left. His left is even better.
Yeah, it's terrifying. Terrifying. Okay, got it. Let's check out this game, you guys. How's Dan's mullet 5 years old?
Right?
No, that's crazy. All right, this game is called the couples game. I named it Who, just to be simple. All right, not anything crazy here.
Who?
Get involved. Who? That's the idea. Who? We had a waiter at a restaurant that we only called him Who Me because we heard him once say Who Me and it sounded like Mario. So forever he was Who Me. But I'm gonna put a topic on the screen. And then essentially you're gonna have you and a partner decide what up, JB? Which person this fits better. So we actually have whiteboards. We're doing this official here. I have predetermined 4 categories that are very fair. You pull.
I couldn't see. My mic was in the way.
4 categories that are pretty fair. And if we have time at the end of the stream, I really am excited for you guys, whether it's at the end of the stream or next week, for you guys to come up with the topics that we have to answer. These ones are pretty safe. We'll always be family friendly, just so you guys realize when you submit topics. But maybe like a bonus episode will be not family free in the future.
We need to do like one bonus episode a month.
Members only live stream.
Yes.
Members only after dark live stream, something like that. Because then it's like all the haters that would just like try to like steal like stuff to use against us, at least would be paying us. And so we would take it then. So yeah, absolutely. All right. Why do I feel like this makes people it probably does. Yeah.
Dan used to really not like things like this because he wouldn't like things that I would say.
Well, so anytime it involves me, Sam exaggerates. Like that's her thing. She wants to.
Me?
Yes.
Me?
When it comes to me, she's like, I don't ever get to win situations. I'm going to super exaggerate.
Oh my God.
So, yes.
You guys heard that, right?
Mm-hmm. And you know it. All right. So 4 categories here. We will not be showing each other our answer. You are either writing Sam or Dan.
Okay.
All right. Sam or Dan, you guys participate on this one. If you want to guess in the chat, that's okay too. You can guess. If you want to answer for yourself, like Amber and Kev, I expect comments from you saying Amber or Kev. All right. Everybody else, even if your spouse isn't there, go ahead and put in the chat, like if it's you or them, or if it's a friend or anything like that. We got that River boy. All right, let's check. Let's see a River cam real quick. Oh, on the chair there, he's moving a little bit. That dude loves just being close.
Sleepy?
He loves being close. Mm-hmm. Jeez, I can't watch Dancy without drinking water. That's true. That's true. You gotta do that. All right. The answer is what is Erica if it's anything bad. Look at they're like, no, you better be answering, guys. Yep. It is like the newlywed game. He said believed to be sponsored by the Divorce Lawyers of America. Now we will handle it. If anybody's
I got heartburn.
If for example, if the topic was sensitive, we'd both write Sam. So we'll be okay there. He got a stomach bug too? No, River's good. He was just crazy. He was attacking the camera setup. So, yes. What's up, Bishop? All right. What the heck, Walter? I love it. All right. Here is category, and these are safe ones, guys.
Okay,
Just getting the gist of the game. Category 1. Who is the better speller? I'm not talking about pronunciation. We all know that answer. But who is the better speller? And you guys, again, in the chat, put the person that you're doing this with, all right? And it doesn't have to be a spouse. Let me remind you here. This can be spouse, friend, family, etc. So it can be anybody on this one. All right? So the better speller. Wow, Amber said Kevin. Wow, okay. Christina said Christina. Big Red said Christina, so that checks out. That checks out. All right. And you guys, again, you can guess on these ones if you would like. Me and Dan. Okay. All right. Do you have your answer?
Yep.
All right. Now let's bring it back here. We'll go to this one. 3, 2, 1. All right. It is Sam. This one is not close. It's pretty
Dan
simple.
Spells things so wrong that spell check can't even guess what they are.
Some things, yeah. I'm an auditory learner. I learn through listening. That's why I'm really good at speaking and communicating. But sometimes the spelling doesn't come to me because I don't learn it through that medium. And I've never liked spelling. It was never my thing. So yeah, I can spell, but I can't speak. See, me and Kevin would balance each other well. I didn't even know he had vocal cords. So yeah, interesting. All right, I'm horrible at spelling. Yeah, I'm not great either, Rose. It's all right. All right. Vancouver's absolutely demolished. Yeah, you just got another one. Wow. All right. That's why he was a history teacher. And oh, man. And if you were to ask me what is more valuable in life, understanding the lessons of history or understanding how to spell, I will take the lessons of history all day. 5-1 on the aggregate. Oh, is this the semifinal of CONCACAF?
Is it?
I forgot.
Calendar isn't in goal.
Yeah.
Is that why?
Could be. Yeah, it is the semifinal.
They have their, 3 big dogs.
Okay. Interesting.
Okay.
All right, guys.
Good for them.
Big Red said, my last week Beer Device Live spell check. Blame it on the spell check. Yep. Look at his wife said, blame it on the autocorrect. Exactly. Yep. Dan, he doesn't enunciate very well. I've heard him talk. I think he does enunciate. Semi and champions. Yep. CONCACAF is like
Conca what?
it's this hemisphere for soccer. It kind of runs everything over here. It's like really bad soccer. It's really aggressive. Really, it's like South America and North America.
Soccer.
Yeah, it's not good. It's not good. For Quinn, English is a second language, so it's hard and confusing. Oh, English language is terrible. I hate the English language. You will hear me complain about it. Oh, Dan, this product says it is a conditioner, but it's not a conditioner. I know. There's 2 different uses of the word conditioner. Don't blame me. Blame the English language. I can't help you. He speaks in country dialect. Oh, that's my favorite. Her grandma is the most country.
The South?
They're in like rural Indiana, if that counts. So practically, he said, I have some country accent. I like that.
That's so cool.
I like that.
I like country accents.
I do too. I'm not being.
My grandma, she
I said that, guys.
Just mumbles.
It's-
And
and then lots of laughs afterwards.
You're like, what?
Yeah, it's so good. Oh, Southern Illinois, same thing. Yeah, same thing. So yeah, I took linguistics over the summer. Can confirm it's a terrible mix of 3 language families and a vowel. Whoa.
Yeah.
Ugh,
Yeah.
Good gosh. But Dan, what good is making history if no one can decode your hieroglyphic spelling?
Oh.
That's fine. I don't need anybody to decode. The
What are you going to
stories
do
are
when
true.
you write your book?
I use digital. Yeah, that helps. If I don't know how to spell it, I just change the sentence.
That's true. If he doesn't know how to spell the word, he just changes the word.
Leo says, what other languages native speakers think their language is bad? Interesting. Because it's commonly accepted for English. Like I'm not going out on a limb here. I don't know. German should, because that's a really not nice sounding language.
Eesh.
Like it's
Harsh.
It's harsh. It's hard to listen to.
German.
Yeah, German. I said that before. Exotic can get out there. The German language is not like. Imagine trying to like hit on a girl in German. Like, is there something in your throat?
Russian.
You okay? No, yeah. Polish is just loud. That's Italian. Yeah, that's definitely Italian. I speak 2 other languages. Well, that's brilliant. I love that.
I wish that I spoke more than. I mean, I got like half Spanish, quarter.
English and German are related through sausage. All right, here we go. Next one.
Okay.
And again, don't be showing me here.
Okay.
Don't be showing me. And keep it honest.
Okay.
All right, so let's see here. Who is funnier? And there might be different interpretations of these, so for you and your person you're going against, who is funnier?
Okay.
And I don't even remember the categories I picked, by the way, guys. All right, Walter said in all caps, me. Christina said, I am. All right, I'm waiting for Big Red on this one. Ooh, we got to divide. Big Red said him. Okay. Me versus Alan. Alan, okay. All right. The wife. There you go, David. Matthew said the wife. Okay. Definitely me. All right. I think it's a draw. Not allowed. There's always a winner in relationships. Not allowed. Cats. Yeah, River's hilarious.
Yeah.
And that's not a joke. Hilarious. All right. Brandy is pointing and laughing at me already. Nice. Nice. Okay. I guess Sam. I had somebody guess Dan. Dan. Okay. Are you ready to reveal?
Yeah.
I don't know which one you're going with.
Okay.
All right. The funnier. All right. Put yours out there. All right. I said me. We're funny in different ways, though. Like, Sam's funny, too. It's not a
Dan
landslide.
has, like, stupid jokes.
I've had some bangers lately where you even admit, you're like, that was brilliant.
They're not, okay, they're like dad jokes, but you're like, yeah, that was freaking funny.
I've had some good ones.
That was clever.
I've had some good ones. Okay. Dave said K.
And you're definitely funnier at night.
I'm real funny at night.
Yeah.
Even if she's not on the same page with me, I'm still funny.
Yes. Yeah, Dan has the dad jokes.
Mm-hmm.
It just can't. It hit him. He turned 30, and they just it's like sucked into his body, the dad jokes, and they're good.
It's true. It's true. Yeah, I can't. Violet is the funniest in the family. She is hilarious. Maddox is 0 bits funny.
Negative.
He got
Negative
none.
5 funny.
He's not funny at all. Jax isn't funny. Maddox is
Jax
worse.
will bust out a random joke, and you're like, wow, that was very clever.
Maddox is opposite funny. Like he thinks he's funny, and it's horrendous. It's so bad. Yeah, so bad. So I don't know, because you're not that. So I don't know where he got that from. All right, 2 more. You guys see how I labeled it up here so you know it's coming?
Wow.
Hey, come on now. All right, here we go. What's up, butchers? All right, next one.
Okay.
And think about these before we react. Takes longer to get ready.
Okay.
All right, guys, put your answers in the chat for your person. Takes longer to get ready. All right. And again, don't show me.
Okay.
I don't know what she put. She'll know what I put here. So yes. All right. And Flea said Dan had an exceptionally funny one a few live streams back, had a lot of bite. I literally DM'd him. I appreciate that. Okay. Takes longer to get ready. Kevin, Walter, Sam is the guest. Dave and Sam. All right. Quinn said it was her. Sam, me, Big Red. Okay, Big Red says himself. The wife by a lot. Okay.
Wow.
All right, Walter by a lot of zeros. Okay. Corey over Loki, your cat. Yeah, I would hope so, Corey. All right. Okay. All right. Got those. Okay. It used to be me until Ellen found Dancy. Nice. All right. Okay. Let me see these ones. Are you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. All right. It is me.
Who's Don?
However, it's Holly's husband. Don's catching strays out here. However, it is situational. If it's a hair wash day, which I wash my head hair and my beard and my body hair every day, Sam,
You wash your body hair?
hey,
What a
have you seen
weird
this?
thing to
Have you
say.
seen this taco meat? And I'm going to explain. That's an important point. That's an important point here. And
You watching me?
oh, what did I say?
Don.
Don. Oh yeah, sorry, Don. If it's a hair washing day, it's Sam by a lot. Her hair washing days take forever. But if it's me, I've got just literally more canvas to cover, and I am not a clean freak, but I'm very adamant about being clean. I don't ever have body odor. I'm never dirty. I'm not like a guy that's like, oh, I'm just going to casually clean. Like, I'm clean.
Your showers are long.
Yeah, but I Do you know how much canvas of
But
this 6'3"?
You also are just like thinking in there.
I do a lot of shower
You
thinking.
do a lot of shower thinking.
90% of my video ideas come from the shower, so you guys better not complain about the get ready time. It makes the channel. Yep. But like, I'm a hairy dude, right? Here, my shoulders are hairy. My top of, like, it's to the top of the feet hairy. And so it takes a long time. So just understand on this one. Mr. G, step one is patience. I do have a lot of less. Exactly. What's up, Kevin? So yeah, it is me, but it's not a crazy runaway. But I will say if we need to be presentable, and you got to be quick, Sam would beat me in that situation. But if we just needed to get out of the house to the gym, I would be just as quick or faster.
Yeah, if you're not showering, then it's totally different.
For sure.
But you almost always have to shower.
Unless it's like a very clearly acceptable dirty place or like disheveled place, I'm okay then. But I do take long showers. I can admit that. And I pay the water bills, so that works. They're like, you split bills? No. All of the bills. All right, final one. Okay. Final one here. Okay. More competitive. This is tough. Who is more competitive?
Okay.
More competitive.
Ooh. Wow, these markers smell so good.
She's huffing over here, guys. Send help. All right, more competitive. All right, I have an answer, and I have, I think, a reason or an explanation. I don't know where you went on this one. Do you think you know where I went?
No.
Okay. All right. Dave and Sam, Dan, definitely me.
Who leaves more hair in the drain?
By a mile, her.
Bro, I got thyroid
by a
problems.
mile. Even though my hair is longer than hers, which is crazy. I
got low iron.
Yeah, by a mile. And who cleans the drains?
I can't.
100% of the time, me.
That makes me gag.
Me.
I cannot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. Is me.
Ready?
Who you rushing over there? Calm down. All right. Ready for this? All right. Again, guys, it is who is more competitive. More competitive. 3, 2, 1. All right. I did put Sam. Now, my answer is I'm as competitive as anybody on planet Earth, but I have really good control over it.
Yes. That was my actual word. I cannot control my competitiveness. Yeah. I don't care if I'm playing Uno against the kids. Yeah. I am winning that game. I don't care if I'm playing soccer. I don't care if there's a 2-year-old playing with us. I am winning. Mm-hmm. That is the rule. Yeah.
I can understand situations. Yeah. I can control it. I can rationalize. And I can handle losing better than somebody.
That's true.
So
I get competitive at Maddox's games.
Too competitive, yeah. She does. And I'm able to bring it in. So
I can't.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But she definitely. Kids like, oh yeah, we've never let our kids just win at anything. If anything, we go above and beyond to remind them. Oftentimes. Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. So yep. Both competitive. Okay, Quinn says same thing. And we are both very, very competitive people. Very competitive people. So we're never the people that are like, you know what, this, that. So yeah, I win this category. I see what you did there, Dynamite. Awesome. All right, guys, we are starting with an update, an exciting update. We had an entry last week by my friend Matt M. This was asking about a beard trim, and we all clearly were like, yes. And I believe, if I remember correctly, it was for like engagement pictures, maybe.
Okay, yeah, I do remember that.
And he said, thanks for the, and guys, if we have time at the end, we will come back to this, and you guys will submit the categories, which I think is even more fun. But I had to like set the stage first. Yeah. Thanks for the insight. I think the trim went pretty well. Unfortunately, I've lost my faith in letting barbers cut my beard, so I did my best on my own. I could probably take off a little bit more, but I didn't want to mess it up. Let me know what you think. Thank you both for your valuable time. And Walter says, funny story. I put in an order because we're on vacation, so it doesn't count, but ironically forgot to use Dan's code. Oh, Walter. Of all people. All All right, I'll remember that, Walter. No, just kidding. Shout out to the bearded Mac. Okay. Gross. Okay. I got you, Aubrey. We will start that for the question segment time. All right, let's go. And guys, make sure you're live out there. Let's go ahead and check out Matt M's trim. All right, I'm emailing them. Go ahead and yell, Walter. All right, you ready for this?
Yeah.
This is a really cool update.
Okay.
Really, really cool update. Shout out to Matt M. And this is what this show is all about. He didn't know what to do, sent in, he did what we said or suggested. Boom.
Wow. Yes.
Look at that.
It looks longer.
Unbelievably, your beard grew when you took off several inches of hair. How it, like,
You nailed it.
and I know you guys are going to flood the chat with it, but it is absolutely addition by subtraction. And your barber did a very good job in this
Wow.
area.
Yes, that looks great.
Very good job, man. I love that.
It's so clean. Look at the lines.
It's perfect.
Crispy.
Perfect. This is exactly what this show is all about. Looks great. Boom. So much better. Great beard, Matt. So clean. Wow. Perfect. Looks great. Huge difference. Outstanding trim. Fire. Dig. Looks great. Woo. Looks amazing. Awesome. All right. So case in point, less is more. Facts. Absolute facts, you guys. Straight up addition by subtraction. Matt, you said you could take off more. No, you can't. Leave it right there. A beard is never going to be perfect. A beard is never going to, Mad Jack got you started, my man. It is so perfectly done, dude. And truly, anyone that's like, just grow the beard, don't listen to Dan, what he says. Look at this. Look at this. That is purposeful. That is beautiful. Absolutely crushed it, dude. Thank you for trusting us and putting this out there. So, yes. All right. I formally request that all future Dan broadcasts be aired live an hour later than the current schedule. Yeah, right.
I got a bedtime.
Start at 10 p.m. here. You are crazy. And we will put this out here, guys, and let you guys know officially. But for this summer, and I know this may inconvenience some, I'm sorry, but our life and family are going to we have to adjust. So Beard Advice Live for the summer is likely going to shift to Thursday nights. Now, that might help some. I know it might hinder some, but it will be, hey, York family, thank you. Just donated a membership. Thank you so much. And so what's the before look like? On the left, right here, dude. This is the before. You see the arrow? That's the before. So we will be, it's not next week, it's not coming up yet, but essentially Maddox made, as you guys know, a really high-level soccer team, the Super Y team, and his practices are a ways away.
We voted.
Yeah, we voted for another night.
That night won,
Yeah.
and then he's like, oops, sorry, I can't do that
Yeah, yeah. And so Thursday nights will be Beard Advice Live this summer. So just
Starting
as a heads up.
probably like mid-June.
Yeah, mid-June. Yep, exactly. Mid to late June. All right, so Matt, thank you so much, man, for sending in. That's truly what this show's all about, dude. I love that so much. All right, Frank E. And I think we have Frank in this one. Check out right here. Frank E. Trucker. I think this makes sense. All right, looking for any help, insight, ideas, or tips and tricks you and the community can provide. I'm generally happy with my beard some days. It looks better than others. My goal currently is a foot of length to 18 inches. I'm a little over the year into the beard, or into the year. Awesome, man. Let's go ahead and check it out. So just general advice as he's growing longer. And he says some days it's not so great, this or that. So, all right. Let's go ahead and check this bad boy out here for Mr. Frank.
Nice.
Great beard, dude. Absolutely great beard. And I do think we'll be able to give you some help.
You know who his beard looks like?
Who?
Randy the Worker.
It does. And he looks like Randy a little bit.
Are you related to Randy?
Especially over here. Like that's the kind of hat Randy wears on the right. So awesome. Okay. What do you have anything off the bat for styling?
What was the question again? I got thrown off.
General advice as he's growing. He wants to get it to like 18 inches.
Okay.
And he says some days it doesn't look good. Some days is better. Anything for as he's growing, trimming, styling, training, any adjustments. Oh, look at this. That's cool. Rose is the white. My hubby is so handsome.
Aww.
That's awesome, Rose. Thanks for being here.
Okay. Can you zoom in? I can't see.
Oh, wow. Christina's best friend's husband, also Frankie. Frankie, my bestie. What? That's so cool. All right. Yeah. So what would you have for some advice?
Okay. My thought is, I'm being torn because I'm like, maybe you can do this, but I like it like that.
Okay.
Like, maybe you can use heat, but I think it looks really good the way that it is.
Right.
Maybe you could train your mustache
Mm-hmm.
different, but maybe you like it like that, and that's your thing.
Well, he's asking for advice,
I
so you
know.
got to give your advice.
I don't know. You go first.
Yeah. So I got two things, Frank. Very simple things. I like your beard how it is. I think you could add heat to give a little bit of control, but that's not an issue to me. I really would focus. Hey, Tom, thanks, man. Thanks for the membership. Hey, what's up, Vado? I really would focus on the lazy walrus for the mustache. If you like the big mustache, you definitely don't need to trim it, but I would get a heated brush and I would sweep the mustache off to the side. I think that's going to help control. You can kind of see some areas where the mustache gets going crazy. I really think you would like that change, the way that it helps with eating, the way that it helps with kissing, the way that it just kind of helps in life. I really think that would make a really nice difference. So a heated brush, look up on YouTube, lazy walrus mustache. It's got you. I wonder what just the lazy walrus search does. Probably a lot. But
I wonder.
And then the second thing I would do is pretty simple, and it's actually exactly what Leo said here.
Oh my gosh, I was going to say that when you were done.
Yeah, is I would avoid light shirts when possible. Like when you see your beard over here, this picture is like immaculate.
Like full beard, like looks amazing.
Immaculate. But the gray does kind of make your beard so the strength right here and then some transparency around the bottom. That's just because of your shirt color. And now not everybody's as dedicated to that and cares as much. So don't worry about that if it's not your thing. But a black, a dark gray, a really nice navy blue, an army green. There's some other colors out there that would really accentuate your beard well. And $1 Million Meg, what is up? What's going on tonight, guys? Thank you so much. 5 memberships gifted to the community and the channel. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Really, thank you. Awesome. All right. So you were thinking the same thing for sure?
I was, yeah. I was going to say, like, look how much more full your beard looks with a dark shirt, or you could do, like, a small transparency trim.
Yeah.
If that, or you can just leave it.
For sure.
Because I think it looks great.
For sure. Thanks again, Meg. Ralph says, love this community. I know. Same here, man. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. All right, so keep this coming. Let us know if you do any updates or if you have any questions, Frank. But those two things I think could make a really nice difference as you go.
It looks great, and I think it has a purposeful look to it. It's not like scraggly and wild and things like that.
Especially this one over here. And maybe that was his point where he was like, some days it looks better than others.
Yeah.
Maybe it doesn't even look different, but it's your perception because of the shirt color. That really could do it. Yeah, really do it. I'll try that. Awesome, man. Thanks for trusting us, Frank. You're an awesome dude, man. And if you are a trucker, thank you for what you do. We fully understand the backbone of this country is with truckers, and for someone that gets an average of 10 packages a day, we thank you.
That's not that. Do you guys remember when he said I was an exaggerator?
How many packages?
Today, I personally won.
Okay.
How many did you get?
1.
3.
No.
Yeah.
I got a cup.
Yep.
What else?
Didn't you get some beard stuff?
Not today, no.
Okay.
A lot of days I do.
All right, we're even.
But those don't count because I don't spend money on those.
It's
so
true.
That
It's
doesn't count. All right, I did get the water bottle. Yeah, I will admit that. Which is Walter. Walter, you experienced something very rare that I purchased something for myself. It is a very, very rare occasion. I actually just told Sam like 2 days ago, do not buy me anything for my birthday. And
He did.
And I don't play games. I'm not like, don't buy me something. Ooh, what's she going to get me? It's like, no, I would be upset if you bought something.
Angry.
I don't like spending money on myself on things I don't need. And so, yeah, I don't like gifts from my own bank account. If you guys send gifts, I love them. But yeah, from my own bank account. Walter. All right, here we go, guys. Next one. Darren. Goatee update. Never thought it would happen to me, but I was complacent when I started my trim. I grabbed a pair of shears and started cutting my line. To my horror, the shears were so dull they couldn't cut paper. The tool does matter, you guys. It does matter. They made zigzags. Yeah, to like grab them. Zigzags in the hairs, and they cut and crushed the ones they didn't cut. Sadly, I lost 7 inches of my self-esteem.
Wow.
Oh, man. The good thing, I guess, is that I have a decent starting point to grow a nice goatee back. Any thoughts or ideas on what's left of my goatee? And yes, you can use my story as another lesson on what not to do. I actually don't hate that idea. I don't know if I've made a video on that topic. And so while I have this here, I'm going to write it down before I forget, because I think that is a really good one. And did you read that he said 7 inches?
That's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Could you imagine? I want to know what were you intending on cutting that high? Or was it like you were going to do like a 4-inch trim and like you'd cut and it'd mess up, so you'd try to cut again and it'd mess up another inch? Because that's significant. That's not like taking an inch off the bottom. That was like you had a big cut, but then it just progressed.
Yeah, and definitely, I would say the goal was going to be like 3 or 4 inches, and then he took off more than that. All right, so let's go ahead and check it out here, you guys. Warning, it still looks awesome. It's not anything gut-wrenching.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so this was the before.
Yep.
And then this was the before as well. Mm-hmm. And then it went over here to the after. And you definitely lost some weight. You definitely lost some aspects to it. And again, we kind of said maybe like around here. And so it's more than what you would have wanted, right? If it's going to be now more around here. My take on this, dude, if you were to just show me the picture on the right, that's a full goatee. Mm-hmm. That is an awesome facial hair display. And it's going to grow back. It genuinely, I'm not saying that to be nice. I'm not saying that to like calm you down or anything. It just is a healthy start, right? You did have some transparency. You did have some wispies and stuff down here, right? You see all those guys. So when I read your write-up before I saw the attachments, same thing as Sam. I was like, oh my gosh, this is going to be, dude, not that bad.
You got this.
Yeah, not that bad. From here, you have all the new healthy habits. You have all the quality tools and products. It's going to grow even faster than it did before. And it's going to be, I think, a really cool journey. Keep going. If you were to rob a bank, Darren, people would describe you as the guy with the goatee. So that's the good news. You still have that. And I genuinely think it looks good.
I agree.
Anything else for him as he's regrowing?
Nope.
No, just focus on those healthy habits, man, and it's going to grow back faster than ever. So thanks for sending in, but also thanks for the lesson. I think I'm actually going to have a video idea because of your story, because of your lesson. So I appreciate you being vulnerable and sharing, but truly no, dude, it's not that bad. And Leo says, Darren, the results look great on you. I agree. It does look great on you. Now, do I think it's worse if you grow it? No, I really like this one on the left over here as well. So yeah, just keep growing, man. You'll be all right. Okay, next one. Greg L. Update here. And this is, I believe, Big Red. Yeah. 1 week update. I used the heating brush through my beard and got clips for my shirt work collar to hold them down. So if you remember, he sent in because his beard was doing all this stuff at work. Mm-hmm. And better so they aren't messing with my beard. And awesome. Christina took maybe an inch of excess off, and this is what I got. Thank you, Dan and Sam and everybody. Awesome. Let's check it out for the update here. Let's go. Now, Greg, this looks great. And again, compared to where it was and compared to the work beard, love it. I will say, I think you're in the midst of the trial and error, the practice, the altering variables. And I think it's going to continue to get better and better and better as you're like, okay, maybe a little bit less on this spot, maybe a little bit more over here, and really just figure out your personal preference. And spoiler to anybody out there, that never ends. You guys are always going to adjust your styling. You're always going to have new techniques with heat, but looks so much more purposeful, looks so much more full. Mm-hmm. Really, really great job. But keep tinkering. keep doing these experiments and figuring out how the dip reacts. And then, hey, if I use a little bit less heat, is it going to give me a little bit more texture? And just keep adjusting, especially days where you're just around the house. That's my favorite day to kind of experiment.
Yeah.
Well, he said, bam. You like the shirt and the hat?
Yes, I do.
Bam. Looks great. And then he's got Team O'Reilly. So we've got an O'Reilly's Auto Parts coming in downtown in our town.
We haven't heard the end of it.
Oh, O'Reilly's Auto Parts.
Oh, my God. Oh. It's his, slogan now.
It is. And he just dropped it on me yesterday.
Did he?
Yeah, just yesterday. He was like, Dad, do they know for sure what's going in that building yet? I said, you know what's going in there. You're just trying to get me to say it. So looks good, Greg. All right, cool. Questions, guys. And if we have extra time, we'll be doing more rounds of the game. And then we do have, after this, everybody, a $50 gift card. So stay tuned for that $50 gift card coming up next for the game. Okay. Got that. We do have a couple questions.
Okay.
Aubrey says, hey, Dan, sorry for the off-topic question. When applying the growth stem oil you recommend, do you recommend wetting it first? Yes. I know you do for regular oil. Yes, 100%. Any beard product you apply, with the exception of mustache wax, you want your beard to be damp. Easy peasy. A question directed more for the bald and bearded. Did my first razor shave of my bald head. Let's go. Does beard butter work well as an aftershave butter? I've never tried it personally, but an overwhelming answer would be yes. If you're somebody out there in the chat that has tried beard butter for an aftershave on your head, let them know if that worked for you, or if it didn't. Equally as important, let them know for sure. Okay. Got it, guys. Looking to get a cordless, the Octane cord, that's a great one. That's a great one. You cannot go wrong there. Yep, that's a great one. Okay. How do you feel about beard fades or beard fades skin? How do you feel about
What's a beard fade?
What do you mean by that, Peter? Let us know. Are you talking about fading into the head hair, transitioning the sideburn area? Or give us a couple more details. Oh, Christina, they will be selling the cordless heated brushes at the expo. And I believe I mentioned this to everybody, but if I haven't, I'm sorry if this makes anybody sad, but I will not be attending the CT Barber Expo this year. Essentially, there's just too much on our plate as far as schedule wise. Orlando is 2 weekends, not even 2 full weeks. It's less than 2 weeks later. And we have soccer on both those occasions. I can't put the whole thing on Sam. So I will not be attending CT Barber Expo. It's a bummer, but I will always be good with prioritizing family. All right. And then Corey says, 100% great moisturizer to prevent dry skin. Yes, it works after. So yes, Erica uses it on her legs. Awesome. Good feedback there, you guys. Okay. Corded one. Hey, there's nothing wrong with a corded one. I do use the cordless on my day-to-day, but the corded one is what I bring when I travel. Yeah. I think he's meaning more fading down into the beard, like the scuba trim. Yes. And skin fear into the beard. So if you're talking about, let me go to where are we at here? If you're talking about this, mandatory, massive fan. I like transitioning from the beard into the head hair or from the beard into bald. I don't like when it's just boom, beard. I do like a nice transition and fade, but I will say the majority of it is in the sideburn area rather than the beard itself. Because where it starts is why isn't that going away? Is the tragus, right? This little triangle part. Usually you go kind of over. That is where the difference is. You can even see the textural differences of the hair. His starts kind of right here. And I like that zone to be where the transition is. But other than that, big fan. Big fan on that. Okay, good question. All right, so let's see what else we have on this one. If I missed any questions, guys, circle back and drop it in the chat. Hey, Sam, I asked Monday, but wanted to ask your expertise. What would you say, generally speaking, are the most valuable vitamins to take for the average person?
Oh.
And this is the one where I was like, I just don't know enough on this stuff.
Gosh. Personally, I would say
Lumen is
fish
yelling.
oil, magnesium, vitamin D, vitamin C, and some kind of B complex.
All right, one more time.
Oh, God. Fish oil, magnesium, vitamin D, vitamin C, and B complex.
Okay.
I think those are the top ones that most people are deficient in.
Okay. So Peter says, I feel shaved down to his skin. So you're talking about a bald fade. I'm not a fan of a bald fade. That's just me. It's probably because Sam isn't a fan of it either. So yeah, I'm not a fan of a bald fade. Meaning you have hair down to bald and then hair again. So yeah. Have you ever tried Garden of Life vitamins?
I have not.
Okay. All right. All right. Here we go. Good question. How do you keep your beard styled and straight throughout the day? I use heat and get it nice in the mornings, but by mid-afternoon, the humidity and daily bustle makes my beard wild. I don't know. So this is my beard right now. Let me show you here real quick. And this is after a full day of being out with the kids, watching soccer, working, eating, all that kind of stuff. Mine stays pretty good. A lot of it is adjusting with my hands throughout the day, a lot of beard fluff and a lot of like kind of styling it in like this. If I left it alone, it would look crazy. But I do adjust it with my hands and just genuinely a healthy beard and quality products. I just have my routine kind of dialed in, but a lot of shaping with my hands. Crazy question. I've searched for a similar experience, but yet to find any. Have you ever heard of comforter fibers, clear, almost elastic-like, tangling into the beard and head hair, causing havoc?
Interesting.
I don't know what comforter fibers are.
Like your comforter is like made of like polyester, and so it's like coming apart almost.
No, I've never heard of that.
Interesting. Get a new comforter, I would say.
That makes sense. I have a question, but I think I'm going to have to send in to get an answer. I've been trying to grow back from a trim mishap, been growing back for almost send in, Walt Roger, send in, man. You know what we do. Come on, man. Yeah, you got that. All right. On different beard vitamins. Yeah, and I do have a video on beard vitamins, and that's specifically for what can help your beard for most people. Most people. But I will say for anyone and everyone with vitamins, so much of it is based on your personal variables.
Yeah, definitely.
Almost every aspect is based on your personal variables. So it has to do with your genetics. It has to do with your diet. It has to do so many different things, you guys. All right. Do you play with your beard or pick your beard? No, not really. The only time I do is if I'm driving.
Yeah, you do it when you're driving.
But it's conscious. I kind of pull my beard apart and go if it's a long drive. But other than that, no, I don't really do any kind of messing with my beard at all. What's up, Jim? Brother, my beard is stronger on one side, but the other side is not as strong. What should I do? So random videos. Number 1, look up uneven beard growth after this stream. Check out my video. Number 2, you got to find the cause, if there is one. Most commonly, it's sleeping on the same side over and over again. Another is if you're a truck driver and the sun is hitting one side more than the other. It can be that your grooming habits, guys, I have a video on this, but if you're right-handed, sometimes people over-groom the opposite side as compared to the near side because of the angles that it takes. That's a big one. Or it could just literally be your genetics. We've gone over this a bunch on this show, but essentially your hair starts growing from the side of your crown, the side of your head, and it grows in a circular fashion around your face, and the spot that it ends on is the weakest spot. And so normally people have weaker side of their head hair than the other, even when they don't realize it. Like I don't really realize it until Sam is cutting the sides of my hair. And she's like, this side has way more hair than this side. And it's not anything to do with my sleeping. It's not anything to do with what I do to it. It's because I guarantee my growth started on one side, wrapped around, and finished on the weaker side. But I do have a video on that, so check that out. But she, like pretty much every haircut, she's like, gosh, this side has so much more hair. Dan, question with the sideburns. I'm fully bald and constantly second guess where to have my beard end on the side. Oh, dude. So Philip, look up on YouTube, bald and bearded. I think that would do it. Bald and bearded Dan C. Bearded. And I have a video that, not that one. Okay, look up, here, I'll show you on the screen here. So this one actually breaks down the angle, and it came from this show. So it's the video titled Perfect Sideburn Angle for Bald and Bearded. Like literally what you're talking about. And I will send that link in the chat right now. I draw lines. I show the whole thing. So go check that one out, Philip. And it's going to be much better to show you than tell you. So awesome question. Thanks, dude. Okay, got that. How to make my beard grow faster. Number one, be healthier. Drink more water, lower your stress, have better food, better vitamins. Number two, biotin. Biotin will make your hair grow faster if you take quality biotin at the right time. What is the difference between beard wax and beard balm? The wax content ratio. Beard balm is going to have less wax as a percentage. Beard wax is going to have much more. And that's entirely what it comes down to. Yep. When I get a how-to beard question, I refer them to the Dan C. Bearded YouTube channel. Thank you. Thank you. We actually had a random, we were with Walter and Erica walking out of the soccer game, and a guy goes, hey, the Instagram channel? And I was like, about beards? He was like, yeah. I was like, that's me. All right. All right. Are creamed beard butters worth it? Creamed? What you mean, Darren? Creamed beard butters. I don't know what that.
Creamed.
I don't know what you mean by that. So give me
like whipped. Is that what you mean?
I don't know of any genuinely whipped beard butters left in the game. There's been like 2 companies that have claimed it. I tried them and they weren't whipped. They were just light. But whipped is very specific. When applying beard balm, is it better to just brush the outside of the beard or comb through? Entirely personal preference. For me, I'm a fan of the helmet technique where you lock in the style and leave it there. Others do it throughout the beard. I think the risk of doing it throughout the beard is the hairs, right? They're sticky. They clump together. It can make your hair appear to be thinner than it actually is. So I recommend the outside. Yeah, I recommend the outside. Should I grow a mullet? Walter says. I'm tempted because Erica is skeptical. Walter, the most massive yes of all time.
Oh my gosh.
Like, it fits your style. It fits your tattoos. It fits your bodybuilding build.
I mean, if it looks dumb, you can always cut it.
True. Brother, how much time will it take me to get a full beard? A full long beard? On average, a healthy beard grows a half an inch a month. So if you want a 6-inch beard, you got a year. So yes, you got a year. All right, like the Cremo one, get that garbage out of here. No, thank you. No, thank you. Beard Octane is very creamy. Yeah, I mean, it's whipped butters, so it's just personal preference. Yeah, there's no right or wrong. Yeah, there's some ones out there, I'm not going to get into it too deep, but that are making some pretty big claims on their ads lately while they're crapping on all the other companies. Yeah, I don't buy into that stuff. So yeah, Royal Beardsman is a nice light butter. It's like it's whipped, but it's not whipped. Same for Tabletop, very light, but it's not whipped. So yes. Once you rub it in your hands, isn't it all the same? No. So generally speaking, the whipped butters are a much lighter consistency, and no, definitely not all the same, right? If you melted Dr. Nick's butter in your hand and then you melted like Johnny Ray, the Dr. Nick's is going to have more kind of body and tact to it, where the Johnny Ray is just going to go whoosh and melt away. So there is a difference for sure. Okay. Yes, Walter. I thought we all agreed. I went blonde, so I guess you can. Is she currently blonde?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. I was like, man, that's news to me. So that's wild.
How unobservant you are.
Is there a better haircut than a mullet? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. Can you overdose on biotin? So what do you mean by overdose? I don't think anyone's died from a B vitamin, but generally speaking, with biotin, if you're a healthy person, you're going to urinate all of it out. Now, are there risks and side effects of taking too much? If you have health conditions, it's possible. Check with your doctor, especially if you have liver or kidney conditions. Those are 2 things to check out. Beyond that, it could possibly alter a blood test, but that goes for all of your vitamins and anything that you take can do that.
Interesting, Walter.
But generally speaking, Jay, biotin is one of the safest vitamins you can take. It is water soluble, not fat soluble, so your body's not storing it. You will, when you use too much, your body's going to take everything it can, use it, absorb it, and then it will urinate out pretty much everything else. The only other side effect that I've heard, if you don't have prior health conditions, is it can cause like acne to break or pimples to break out on the back of your scalp. Why there? It has to do with producing too much keratin and blocking the pores. So just something to think about. If you regret, just go back to your normal hair. It grows fast. That's very sound advice. Yeah, that's very, very sound advice. What butter do you recommend for dry, patchy skin areas? Any butter will work great on dry, patchy skin. Yep, anyone. Yeah, Octane used to be whipped back in the day. Yep, not many people remember that. Yeah, interesting. My head was so itchy.
I feel like your hair was growing so fast it made your head itchy.
Is leave-in beard conditioner better than the one you rinse it? No, absolutely not. I don't recommend leave-in conditioner. I actually have a full video on it on why I don't. So yeah. How does Beard Octane butter or Copper John's butter rate on the cream side? Very soft, very smooth. It didn't used to be, and then I helped them reformulate it probably 2 years ago now. Very soft, very smooth. So yeah. I thought he was going to shave his head in the middle of the night. Dang. Seriously, almost shaved my hair completely off.
I want to know, like, what caused that.
Right. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, don't go above 10,000 mcgs and make sure you're drinking a lot of water with it. Hey, this is Darren from the Botched Trim. Turns out the shears I used was used by someone to cut adhesive. Oh,
so they were, like, sticky and ripping the hairs?
Wow. That's like worst case.
Ouch.
Wow. Okay. All right. I meant to say I can't say I'm at work. Hey, absolutely. Thank you for sending in. Erica doesn't want him to be bald. He can't do it. All right, guys and girls out there, let's do a giveaway, and then maybe we'll have a round or two of the game left. I'm going to put a link in the chat. Please click the link, put your name, put your email. This is for a $50 gift card, you guys. 50. That was a horrendous 5.
Yep.
And I ain't talking about the police, all right? This is a $50 gift card. Oh, my gosh. Barcelona, Inter Milan. Whoa, what a game. Holy crap.
I feel like every 5 minutes somebody was screaming.
Whoa, yeah, oh my gosh. Lamine Yamal is the best player on planet Earth. It's crazy.
Is he 16 or 17?
17.
Oh my gosh.
17. He is, and I'm not saying he's a great young player. Tell me a better player on planet Earth right now. Not resume, not history. If you need to go win a game, who are you picking on your team over Lamine Yamal right now? Because it's no one on Real Madrid. It's not Vinny. It's not Jude. It's not Mbappe.
Mbappe hasn't been.
Nope.
Hasn't been on.
Nope. Not like he's his like World Cup self. No. Mbappe has not been anywhere near.
If you would have asked me like a month ago,
Yeah.
I would have said Mbappe.
Yeah. No, Los, that's wrong. He just played him in 2 games and outplayed him in both games. Literally. And they're going to meet him on May 11th, my birthday. No. Zlatan's always correct. So, yeah, that Ken, you got that. We can't, even though he hasn't played in a couple of years, he probably hasn't touched a soccer ball. Yeah, yeah, that's always a correct answer. I will accept that. But other than that, yeah, the moves he pulled off today, even the miss, I keep talking about his crossbar shot. It was insane. The dude broke down the whole defense, gets to the line like he's going to cross, tucks it back, cuts with his left foot off the crossbar. Insane. Best advice for your wife about dyeing is to grow, and keep up the maintenance trims to stay on top of split ends in deep condition. There you go. Jamie Tart. Also acceptable. Yeah, also acceptable.
At his peak, yes.
Yeah, at his peak. Right. Dominican Republic. What comb and brush would you recommend? Any boar's bristle brush, and then look at like the number 6 Chicago comb. All right, number 6 Chicago comb. And about your wife about dying, I thought that too, Walter. I was like, hey, I'm not even going to address that. Jeez Louise. All right, guys. And again, click the link, put your name, put your email. Yeah, Real Madrid, they need some kind of coach. But I don't know if those super teams will ever work. Think about PSG when they had Neymar, they had Messi, and then who was the third on that? Was it Mbappe? Yeah, Mbappe. Neymar, Mbappe, and Messi didn't work, didn't win anything. So it's tough. My birthday's May 10th. Let's go. Happy early birthday, Jeffrey. I meant to say hair. We know.
What are we celebrating? Mother's Day or your birthday?
Mother's Day for sure.
No.
Yeah, Mother's Day.
No.
Your job's way harder than me just being born, so.
You're right.
You can have
right.
that, yeah. I don't need I didn't have childbirth.
But I am making you those ice cream sandwich.
Yes, I will accept that. I don't ask for much, but I do like an ice cream cake on my birthday or a sandwich. So that I'm pretty simple with that. But no, I didn't have postpartum. I didn't have the birthing process and pain. I didn't have my hormones change and all that. So
have kids.
Yeah, no, you win. Yep, you win. Yeah, and Suarez. Yeah, but Suarez wasn't that guy at the PSG days. He was just all teeth at that point. So, yeah. Los, what do you think about Hendricks this season? That's about it. But still, nobody gave a good answer. There's no one on earth playing better than Lamine Yamal right now. It's crazy. All right. Let's see who is out there, you guys. If you see your name on the screen, you're going to drop a comment to claim your victory. Do we have out there with a woohoo? It's me, Mario. Robert Allen.
You must say that.
Yeah, Karen, I don't really like cake much. Ice cream cake?
Ooh.
Obsessed.
I love
Obsessed.
Cake with ice cream. Ice cream cake is like hit or miss for me. Cake with warm cake with cold ice cream.
What about an ice cream sandwich, homemade?
I don't know.
We're about to find out.
That's
for sure. All right, where is Robert? Wait, did he comment already? I missed it. Drop a Oh, right there. He said, woo. Woo. I love it, Robert. Congratulations. The Bearded Mac will email out your gift card. I've not seen them in there tonight. Chris has a crazy job, so sometimes he just gets he gets called into stuff and can't make these kind of things happen, so I love it. All right, let's do a couple real quick here. This ended up working out perfectly for timing-wise. We're going to play the couples game again. And these ones, I need your guys' categories in the chat, and I'll be selectively picking some and selectively ignoring others. Please don't take offense. It's just what I do. So, yes.
It's just what I do.
All right. And these are a category.
Shoot.
River got her.
Attacked my butt.
Wasn't me, guys. I promise. A category such as who is funnier.
Ow.
Who takes longer to get ready?
Bit me.
Those kind of things, you guys. Which ones? No, Dan, that sounded like we have ice cream cake at home. Not yet. Soon, though. So one thing, I don't want a gift. I don't want to celebrate my birthday. I don't want anything like that.
I have a list of 3 gifts that I would like.
Okay. Okay. All right. Do you see how to work with over here, guys? All right, I like this one. Everyone in the chat, participate. Who is more forgetful? All right. Put your answers out there as well. All right, more forgetful. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, that was easy peasy.
Oh, man. I have a lot of neuroinflammation, and so I'm very forgetful. My memory is like
except if it's an argument or a disagreement, then she has the greatest memory in history.
You know, some things stick with you.
No, definitely Sam. I don't forget much. I'm not very forgetful.
You have the memory of an elephant.
And I'm a very dedicated no alert reminder guy. She's not as dedicated. Like if something comes up, I put it in my phone. I still forget stuff, but yeah. So yeah, that's one. Okay. Love that one. Got it. All right. Who has the better beard? Okay. All right. Who thinks they are better looking? So when you're thinking about themselves. All right. Whoa. I don't know how to spell. We answered that one earlier.
Well.
Goodness gracious. All right. 3, 2, 1. All right. And again, it's what think. If you ask me who I thought was better looking, it's genuinely Sam. She does not have a high self-esteem view of herself.
Yes.
And I have a high.
That is true.
I believe in myself in almost every way. So
true that.
But I feel that's how you should live life. I don't see any value in not believing in myself. So yes. All right. Who has the darkest sense of humor? I can see this in a couple of ways. All right. I'm curious which way you'll take this.
Okay.
All right. Darkest sense of humor. Ready? Go. Interesting.
Wow.
Our first disagreement. All right. Explain why you think you have a darker sense of humor.
I don't know. I feel like I joke more about like bad things.
I agree. So here's how I'll put it. Sam will say way more crossing the line stuff where it's like for about people, for example. And it's like, I'm so trained as a teacher and like a public person where I'm like, oh my God, you can't say that. But when it comes to consuming humor, it's me by 10,000 miles.
Yeah.
Sam doesn't consume dark humor. That's all I consume is dark humor.
Your humor's not dark humor. Your humor is cringy humor.
I think it's dark humor. I like dark humor.
Ugh.
All right. Who has the best glare? Okay. All right. Again, situational, but we'll go in general. A glare is like not a nice stare, right?
Yeah.
All right. Ready? Reveal.
Mine is more natural.
For
but
sure.
when you catch Dan at a time where you shouldn't be effing around with him, that stare will burn your soul.
I agree. Yours is more that resting face and stuff, but yeah. And I've rarely had, like, I feel like lately we've had stories about like tough situations. They just have found me just like real recently. I'm not that guy. I'm not a tough guy. I'm not that. But if it comes to it, yeah. Ooh, wow. Who has more self-care products? Hair, beard, skin. Wow. Okay. And this is like, because this doesn't count. Like, I don't use these. Like,
is this like using on a regular basis or taking up space on bathroom shelves? What would you say?
let's go regular basis because I think that's way closer. If it's taking up space, it's me. But if it's used on a regular basis.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. She has.
I got things.
So if it's like a skin moisturizer, Sam has 7 versions.
No, sweetie.
Or she'll rotate.
I have
them.
just different areas. I got eye cream. I got face cream. I got nail stuff. I got lashes, like eyebrow stuff. It's different.
All right.
Different.
Whose farts smell worse? Reveal.
Never smelled a Dan fart in my life.
I'm not a farty guy. It's just not my thing. So yeah, by default, her. So yeah, I'm not a farting dude. I'm not really a big belching guy either. I'm not really.
Yes, you are. Good
Am I?
Lord.
Well, I mean, when I do it right, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Okay. Huge storm in Ohio. Oh, that like warm cold front. It missed us. All right. Who is the better driver? Better driver.
And Parker.
Yeah.
I'm atrocious at parking.
Yep.
And it has gotten worse as I've gotten older.
All right. Couple more here. This is so fun. Do you like this game?
I do.
Good. I thought so. All right. Who has more patience and why is it Dan? All right. Who has more patience? That's probably the biggest landslide yet.
How did you all know?
Because they're like, he's married to you.
I have no patience, 0% patience. If you don't get something the first time, you're dead to me.
Well, I have a lot of Oh my God, River's arms are under the door.
River.
I have a lot of patience with Sam, with the kids, with career. I'm a very patient person, but I will say when I entered this relationship, I was not as patient of a person.
True. That's true.
I have learned so much in this relationship. I've learned how to talk to her. I've learned how to understand her.
Yeah.
And kids made me more patient. All that stuff.
I had more patience back then because I didn't have kids. So it wasn't like it was like two butting heads.
For sure.
Patience.
Better taste in film. We like the same movies. I
True.
don't think we have any difference there. So yeah. Yep. Yeah, same ones. Awesome. All right. Ooh, okay. Last question here. Last question, and then save the rest for next week, you guys. More vocal at sporting events. Okay. Okay. I have an answer and an explanation.
Same.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Okay. I am, like, if you measured vocal, like, noises and stuff, I definitely have more stuff that comes out.
But yours, Dan has a lot more positive.
Yeah.
Like, he tries to, like, hype the guys up and stuff, and I just don't give off those hype up vibes, so I don't do that. And I also have a lot more, like, under my breath comments.
Yeah.
Like, I say stuff, and I'm not talking to anybody but myself.
Right.
But I'm still saying them, and you don't do that.
Right. For sure. And neither of us are, like, real negative or anything like that. If it was negative comments, which do slip out, probably be Sam.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably be Sam, but I'm pretty vocal. I'm probably I don't know if I'm the most vocal, but my vocals.
You're 100% the most vocal parent on the team.
Okay, but it's positive. I'm like, let's go, guys. Come on, man. You got, and I'm super, like, reaffirming. Like, dude, you're a bad man, Cam. Great shot, Zane. Good play. Like, our coach isn't a positive kind of guy, and so I like to, like, balance it out and build them up that way. So yeah, awesome, guys. Hey, I like this. I think this will stay. Watch it. River's moving. River's like, it's 10:30, guys. And so I think we'll keep doing this and save some categories, and we'll get those going next week. That was really fun. I actually really like seeing your guys' answers out there. One more time, shout out to the bearded Mack, you guys. We're gonna get out of here. Any last things for our friends out there? I feel like it was just like a family hangout.
No, I don't.
Awesome. And Kev said that this was great. Thank you. It came to me in the Smokies. I was like, I wanted.
It came to in
it
the
did.
smoke, in the nature.
Yes, I was one with my relationship. I just was like, want something. And I know people are like, doesn't that cause divorce? Like, we would never answer something that would be, like, conflicting. It's just not
but also
us.
if, like, those things are causing your problems, you got bigger problems
Right.
than doing a stupid
Right,
show.
right. If you can't say her farts smell worse, are you even married? Like, what's going on? So yes, there may have been a shower thought in the Smokies. That's
I was
so fair.
Double hitter.
So fair. Sam, text me this is what I always do. Awesome. All right, guys. Thank you for making our night always better. Always appreciate you guys. Please